and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, step brothers and sisters, oh my, your uncles and your aunties. Hey, we got new members today because we're going in. Your nieces and nephews. Oh, your grandparents. Oh no, your great grandparents. Get in here. Your grandchildren. Get in here. Your city, your town, your backwoods, to the dirt roads, to the state, to your country, to your continent, to the international dateline, to the equator. You could have been anywhere in the world today. You decided, because you got that news today, you decided to come in here and represent Di-RRec Gaming. Y'all know what time it is. As I got my mighty panel, the Destruction 3, the threesome, the three-hit combo. Y'all know my man, the general in the building. I got my man on the horn, the mighty Techno Blast. How y'all doing tonight? I want to say before we start this show off, to every real Xbox gamer ever, are you not proud today? Oh my, Xbox has conquered gaming in 2020 and beyond. There is nothing nobody can do about the Big Bang Theory. Oh, I want it. It feels so good. The new legal, sit down on my throat. The only bad part about all of this is the Xbox One X will no longer be the most powerful console in the world. It will have to sit down now as the second most powerful Xbox console ever made. But to only conclude out to the mighty Kevin Hart, the Xbox Series X, that's just beating down the PlayStation 5. Oh my. And then the mighty Xbox Series X out here, just the Godzilla console of it all. Ain't even funny. You can't stop it. Just out here, ain't gotta make no noise. But tomorrow morning, I'm Central Time. So if you in Central United States, baby, at 10 o'clock, be there or be square. The general, I'm giving you the mic first, baby.
All right, stop the horns, stop the music, stop the sound effects. Let it be known that today is our Independence Day as Xbox gamers. That from 2013, we've been through a long of struggles, ups and downs, downs and ups, peaks and valleys, all type of stuff. We've been led astray, bamboozled, registrated. We have finally come full circle, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You see, today was a mafia move. Today was an Al Capone move. Today, they can no longer talk about us because now we don't sit in the restaurant. We own the restaurant. We don't sit in the corporate building. We don't work for the company. We bought the company. In all my years of gaming, and I've been gaming since the early 80s. When have you ever seen a company buy a parent company? When have you ever seen a move like that? And we ain't talking about a company. We talking about you bought the parent company and all its assets. This is the most incredible move in video gaming history. If they never took us seriously, they're going to take us seriously now. because now they're quaking in their boots. Oh, Xbox fans, there's a lot of flip-floppers. There's a lot of flip-floppers in the House of X. Now they want to come home. Now they want to come back to where they knew where they was at before. They left us and left the 360, and now they want to come home. Now they want to be in line with us. I've even seen people cancel their PS5 pre-orders. What is going on, Xbox family? I'll tell you what's going on. We ain't playing no more games. We ain't playing no more games. It's real right now. And Microsoft showed you how real it's going to get. You understand? 23, oh my God. Let me get this right. 2,300 developers. 2,300 developers and 2,300 developers. 9 exclusives in one swoop.
Say it again for the people in the back.
2,300 developers and teams. 9 exclusives. It's real right now. They said that Game Pass is a has-been. Why do I need Game Pass? Oh, please, I buy my own games. No one uses Game Pass. We're over 15 million. As of that news that came out today, GameStop put out an actual warning that the pre-orders have gone up incredibly, and that now the Xbox One X and Xbox Series S could be just like the PlayStation and sell out quick. I read an article that in Australia, it already has sold out pre-orders in history record time. Ladies and gentlemen, I say it all the time. This is chess, not checkers. This is chess, not checkers. And let me share something with you. They're not done yet. And let me put a real fun fact for all my Xbox family. They spent $7.5 billion on ZeniMax Media, the parent company for Bethesda. And they was also, if it was going to be available, they were going to spend $4.2 billion to get Warner Brothers games. Who you playing with, man? Who you playing with? Who you think you playing with? That guy, Phil Spencer, smiles. He's so kind. He got the cool shirts with his cool muscles. That's a mean son of a gun what he did today.
It's like a little bulldog.
Because what he did today shook the industry. Because now everybody on YouTube is changing their tune. Everybody's now saying, oh, wow, we didn't see this coming. All of them now want to join the bandwagon. Where we took the slashes and we took the slashes, the mud in our eye, making fun of our exclusives. Yo, every time people in the memes, the shots, developers taking shots, Tim Sweeney, Epic, everybody got something to say about Xbox. Well, Xbox is the biggest boss in the room now. We don't got to sit at your table. We own the damn table. We own the dining hall. We own the food. We own the trucks. We own the casino. We own the girls. We own the liquor. We are back.
It's beautiful. Techno Blast. Take it away.
Rolling out with my tacos here for everybody because everybody get tacos tonight. Nah, it's just amazing news, man. I mean, this is out of nowhere. Yeah, nobody can say anything these days. I mean, they couldn't say anything before, but now it's just like definitely they cannot say anything. These are big, heavy hitter studios, and we're not just talking about ZeniMax and Bethesda. There are tons of other studios underneath the umbrella of ZeniMax, and so just to put it in perspective, now Xbox Game Studios is 23 studios strong.
Woo! Dang.
Wrong.
Strong.
And it looks like they're going to be the leader in RPG because they have everybody.
They say we ain't had no RPGs,
Oh man.
right?
Yeah.
I remember all that. Where's the RPGs? Where's the RPGs? RPG powerhouse now.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I mean, you got to look at their portfolio of all the games they've done in the past, what they have current, what they have in the future, and it's just insane that we are getting these games for Xbox, pending some of the ones that are in contract right now. They got to go to PlayStation, but once those things are over, just like the Outer Worlds, then PlayStation's cut out.
Curtains. Finito. You ain't got to go home, but you got to leave here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane, man. I mean, this morning, I got up here. I was telling Lego, came my computer, logged in my PC for work and everything. Took a look at Twitter, and my eyes blew up, man. I didn't need my Diet Dr. Pepper to wake up, man. I woke up quick. Right, looked at the headline, and I'm like, no way. Right. So I copy Lego on. It's like, take a look at this, and then it just started pouring in. It's like, this just happened. And then you see Phil Spencer on that newscast. I mean, it was such a big deal that he had to go on a newscast to announce it.
MSNBC.
Yeah. That's how big it was. It wasn't. Yeah. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. I mean, never seen this before. And like you said, never seen anything like this where we'll just buy that studio. No, Microsoft came in and ZeniMax said, hey, which ones do you want? And, probably Microsoft looked over the portfolio, kind of flipped the pages. And it's like, ZeniMax, hey, man, hurry up, man. Which one do you want? You know what? Microsoft said, I'll take all of them and you.
Damn.
So
How
Microsoft
much?
said, I would not only want the burger, I want the fries and the shake, and I want the apple pie.
Yeah, they weren't cherry picking anything at all. They didn't say, I want this one, I want that one. They said, you know what? I want the whole thing and yourself. How much? And they wrote out the check, and that's it, man. They got them.
So can I share something with my fellow Xbox brothers on this panel? Because this is mind-blowing stuff right here. Fun fact for Xbox fans around the world. Did you know that Game Pass, having 15 million subscribers, that they made $2.75 billion a year? Thank you.
So with that alone, they paid for almost half of what they did just today. And they still have plenty left over.
You know what's scary though? People not even talking about it. Because I hear them panicking in their boots now. I love watching. I came home and I was watching, the YouTube, looking at the main media. But what does this mean? Are there going to be games on PlayStation 5, or are they going to hold this and hold that? And I think everybody got the message. I'm not paying $7.5 billion to put games on your platform. No, you come into my club. You want to play these games? You come into my ecosystem.
Yeah,
you can play them on
PC. The funny thing,
play them on this Xbox Series X. Yep.
Yeah, and the funny thing, after you just said that, it's these games are not going to come to PlayStation. They're going to go to PC, Xbox PC, and Xbox. Yep. And then you got these haters still that say,
Xbox.
Say that again.
Xbox PC.
What?
Yeah.
Xbox PC and PC.
And then people are saying, you know what? Then I just won't get an Xbox. I'll just get PC. You can't run and hide. They are Xbox. That's PC. Xbox PC.
But see, here's what they don't understand, Tech. You gotta get Game Pass PC. So either way, we got you. It's a conglomerate. It's a move. It's a shakeover. They don't understand that. Yeah. They think that they can beat the system. Nah. We don't just want your mama block. We want your grandma block too. We want your daddy block too. We want your cousin blocked too. We want your drunk uncle blocked too. Matter of fact, we just take the whole damn projects. That's
We
what's
want
going on
Big
here.
Mama house.
Exactly. That's what we
We
want.
taking Big Mama's house.
They doing everything they can,
And
illegal,
all her cherry pies.
to try to get around everything. And they don't understand. Game Pass is the future. When Microsoft said they want to be the Netflix of gaming, today showed you
They're not
they are
messing
not
around.
playing.
Nope.
It's real. It's real. And you know what's also real? The head dude of Microsoft, he made the announcement.
Yes, he did.
Oh my God, man.
You know, if
The
he's saying
head dude.
something, it's something that really means something.
Woo!
And he's serious about this industry now. It's not a hobby now, you know?
My brother told me Microsoft never likes being number 2 or number 3. And it's only a matter of time before they're number 1. And here's something they're not thinking about, gentlemen. Think about all the original IPs that's going to come from all these companies, right? Not the Dooms, not the Fallouts, not the Elder Scrolls 6s and you know, the Dishonors. Think about when they make a brand new game that stays in the Microsoft ecosystem.
Yeah.
And then check this, because this is even more brilliant. So even if we do put a game on your platform,
Yeah.
and you want to charge people $70 like you a crackhead from Harlem for a hit, why would somebody pay $70 to play on your system when they can pay $15 a month to get Game Pass Ultimate and have access to all these games? It is the most incredible shakedown I've ever seen. You talk about cornering somebody and taking their lunch and taking their money and taking their hat and taking their shoes and taking their hoodie. Are you serious?
It's like Debo from Friday. My bike.
Exactly.
My bike.
My bike, fool. So I'm gonna pay $70 to play
Let my
Elder
panel get
Scrolls
all of it out.
on PS5,
Keep going.
right? When I can just go to Game Pass on PC, right? Or Game Pass on Series X or the Series S for $15. Or do like me and join for the whole year, which is way beneficial.
Yep.
It's a game changer. Because the average gamer is not going to do a dumb move like that. They're not. And the one thing I know about gamers, and I've been gaming a long time, we don't like to spend a lot of money. We're going to go where the best deal is. We're going to go where the games are. And damn it, Game Pass is where the games are. And they need to know it's not a game no more. Phil Spencer, he did some Suge Knight type ish today. He really did. He stepped and hit out of the industry. And all the time, I'm going to say it. I don't care because I'm the general. I'm going to say it. All the time, former employees taking shots, Mike Ybarra, and all these cats, people that you sit down, you cool with, you spit in my face, Tim Sweeney from Epic, hold my beer, shine my shoe, turn up the music.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh, have I been doing my push-ups. I can hear my theme music, baby. And like the Ultimate Warrior, I can feel the mighty Xbox community.
Are you shaking the ropes
power.
up and down? Are you shaking the
I'm
ropes?
shaking them damn ropes. And they hitting me. They don't want me to get up. So
Did
they
you jump
hitting
up
me
on the
with
turnbuckle?
chair.
Did you
And
turn?
I'm hitting on the middle turnbuckle. They're hitting me with the chair again. And I got to the top rope, and it's the whole damn ring is shaking. And they hit me again, and I look at them, and I run to the rope, and I clothesline their head. BAM! Then I pick them up and pump them 3 times. Throw their butts out of the ring and watch them not get up. 10 count. I won. In 2000 was the birth of Next Generation. In 2020, we went full circle and the Phoenix rose again. You
Yes,
thought
sir.
you could
Of
kill
all the bad
Xbox?
things that's been happening, this
You
was
thought
like
you could kill Xbox? You can't kill Xbox. Xbox is its own problem. The ring of death? Sony Nintendo didn't cause that. The experts at Xbox caused that and they fixed it. How did they fix it? With the mighty Big Bang. $3.2 billion. They fixed it. They took all the bad consoles, told you to ship them in. We'll fix them and ship them right back to you. When that day happened, you snails should have went back up in your shells. You knew then that really Sony couldn't mess with Microsoft financially. But because the little bitty PlayStation entity was your bottle, because you was probably 5, 6 years old when you got that console, and you grew up with it. It was like a pet to you. You went to bed with it.
little bird,
You had dreams
little
about it,
bird.
Little
right?
bird. Little
You
bird.
even thought you could feed it, and you broke it, and then you
Nice
cried to
little
your
bird.
parents, and they bought you another one because you really thought you could feed it. You put diapers on it and stuff. You know,
Such a good little
y'all do
bird.
that weirdo stuff that y'all do. Then
I like you, little
the
bird.
PlayStation 3 came out, and that
You're
was
so
the
pretty, little
beginning
bird.
of your mockery. That was the beginning console of laughter. It began with the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 was when Sony thought they could crown themselves. They really thought that after the success of the PlayStation 2, they were just going to dominate and take over the world.
Mm.
The problem was, you cockroaches didn't understand that they was already bleeding eternally.
Whew.
And the PlayStation 3 was the scapegoat. See, they thought y'all were so dumb then. They thought y'all was so dumb then that the production cost was 800 plus, but they wanted to cut it down about 150 and sell it to you for $699.99. They thought you was dumb as the dumbest. They thought y'all were the dumbest of the dumbest. But y'all had a little sense because you looked over that fence and you saw that bad boy 360 sit over there for 250. And you was like, damn, 250, that's a tough bargain to follow, man, right there. But I love my PlayStation so much. Birth the beginning of the ultimate flip flop. It birthed it. That was the beginning of the flip flop era because it came down to your pockets. See, you no longer could stomp your feet out here and act so bad because now Sony made a console that you couldn't afford. Oh, yes. And so we saw y'all migrated over here to Xbox Live and you started playing our Xbox games and we were beating y'all up online and I saw y'all, man, this live and
With
they
their
cheat over here.
PlayStation
Y'all
little
cried.
hands.
Yeah, y'all cried and y'all whined. And y'all really wanted to go back home. But Sony just had that price too high. And when they heard your outcries in the forums, they saw y'all whining like a bunch of bitches. Sony was
Mm.
like, they can't buy
Oh.
our console. We're going to have to break this down and go for all out L. But in this L, we're going to have to deceive them even greater. We know they're dumb. So we're going to just put it out there and make this about a console sale. We're going to push this console sale narrative.
I
And it
sold
was
many
off
units.
to the races. To the point where once it got down to where it was 300 something dollars, y'all could buy it. Oh, y'all went nuts. The anger that the 360 was doing well in Japan angered y'all. It frustrated y'all so bad that y'all made a lifetime commitment to PlayStation. Y'all made a lifetime commitment. Y'all married the console. I think some of y'all went to Nevada and actually married a console. Didn't somebody do something like that? I wouldn't doubt it out of y'all community. I wouldn't doubt it out of y'all community, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all took it upon yourself to build narratives. Oh, y'all did everything up under the
My
sun.
little PlayStation.
Y'all did a lot of weirdo stuff.
I like
Then
it.
it came down 2013. I'll never forget it. You know, that day scared the shit out of Sony. And
Woo!
Microsoft dropped the ball. And when Microsoft dropped the ball in 2013, it had nothing to do with Sony. Once again,
Mm,
the
mm,
ball
mm.
dropped with Microsoft because it was a Microsoft problem. Nintendo and Sony put together can't stop Microsoft. There's an old prophecy Seamus Blackley said long time ago that you dummies didn't pay attention to that came in full fruition. He said, and oh, who's Seamus Blackley? Oh, that's the dude who created Xbox, by the
Yes,
way.
sir. Yes, sir. Salute. Salute.
He said, when Microsoft puts their money behind Xbox, there's no stopping them. Boy, did that come true today. Y'all saw what I've been saying all along. And I want to say thank you to everybody. Because look, the new legal is a bottom feeder. But I don't kiss nobody's ass. Nobody makes me, I make myself. And to all those people who climbed up the ranks, never showed you what I showed you. Because they can't. They never indulged in these gang streets for real. If so, I would have solved them. I really did this thing called Xbox. I didn't just salute the flag, but I wear the jersey. I actually on the field with my helmet on. I actually run with the ball in my hand. They're in the stands. They clap. They cheer. That's what they do. They watch us perform, and what they do is they report what they see. Those are two type of gamers. The sad part is y'all fell for the bait because sadly enough, in the gaming industry, the masses are casuals and blinded followers. But that's okay because now you can no longer be blinded. Your ignorance can no longer be wavered. We can't wave to your ignorance no more because Phil Spencer and Xbox went national today on TV. Everybody in America turned them TVs on and saw that news today about Xbox kicking that ass. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Not only can you turn your eye to that, but tomorrow is the great pre order day. And you can turn your eye to that. Then the mighty November 10th day is going to come. You can turn your nose to that. But there's going to be one thing you won't be able to turn your nose to very soon. And that's the mighty Xbox community. Once again, doing what they do. And what we do is we game our ass off. And as long as I've been in gaming, like the general said, I've ran tournaments outside in the streets with an extension cord, with a TV on a freaking chair. Controllers in our hands, we out there in the street banging on NBA jams, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. I ran those tournaments.
It must be the shoe.
Man,
He's
been in
on
those arcades
fire.
with the people over your shoulders and you're performing. Large crowds. Woo! Feels good when I think about those days. Oh, I've been to the GameStop where I battled the console wars. Ah, to where GameStop had given me things because simply they respected what I said. Man, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Out of all of that, baby, out of all of that on my resume, to the fighting, to almost being jumped over these video games. See, you gotta really know this culture. This culture ain't this keyboard stuff. That's for the kids, man. That's for the pee-wee leaguers. The YouTube channels are for the pee-wee leaguers, man. I really did this shit. I really did this shit. All right. Won a few tournaments in my lifetime. I put on, like my man General said, I put on, bro. This ain't no, oh, I'm just getting in here, getting my feet wet. Get out of here, man. Ain't nobody paved no street for me. I step on my own road. I walk my own course and I eat what I want to eat. I'm a hunter. I'm a grizzly. I don't clout chase. People who come to direct gaming,
Rawr.
they follow real Xbox lineages. They understand the voice of what a real Xbox fan sound like. This ain't a propaganda channel. We're not news anchors. We're gamers, bro. We
Preach.
speak gamer language, and we
Right.
represent the Xbox streets over here. So, what do you think happened when they laughed at me? What do you think I did? I laughed back inside. I said, "The day's coming. Oh, that day's coming." And I told everybody, pay attention to all these clowns, because one day I'm gonna step right over them. Just wait, because I know that they're not researching. I know that they don't really study PlayStation. I know that they're just faking it because all you have to do is listen to them. They don't talk gaming. They don't know how to talk gaming. They barely know how to game. They ain't never ran no game in their life. Nobody knows them for gaming. So it's just funny, man. Okay, I'm gonna tell you how you make it. Go get your computer, spend a little thousand on it, get you a few programs, set you up a nice little station, learn how to edit, learn how to chop it up, present your stuff, voice over, and voila, you can become a content creator. And guess what? You too can pretend to be this outstanding gamer with all this knowledge because all you got to do is open up the internet and just read from articles and just follow the trends of the articles. It's easy, people. It's easy. Change your voice up a little bit, do a little one and twos, and crank a little bit here, oil change there, tighten up a few bolts. Hey, man, you good to go. In a few years, you too can be successful. If it matters to you that much. It's gotta matter. It's gotta matter to you. But for me, what matters to me is these damn Xbox streets. Put them
Mm.
first. Ain't about the
Mm.
channel. It never was about the channel. It's about us being disruptive. We got tired of seeing and hearing the bullshit. So we, the Destructicons,
Yeah.
came in and became disruptive. And as we came disruptive, we looked at them clowns boldly, like the G's we are, and said, what the fuck y'all gonna do about it? Woo! Y'all ain't gonna do shit but sit here and watch how we get down. You can either block us, you can either troll us, you can either talk about us. Oh, you won't do that because then that'll make people look at us. We know the game.
I like
Oh, if
being
you
trolled.
start talking about us, that brings awareness. So, hey, we don't want to talk about them. No, just ignore them. You can ignore us all you want to. But here's the factor. Here's the beautiful thing about being online. The thing about being online is there's too many peas in the pod, baby. For one,
Woo.
for the five that don't listen, one is gonna listen. You can't stop the juggernauts. Once we start going, you better have some incredible immortal hopes to get in our way. Because if
We.
you ain't Hulk style, you ain't stopping us. Direct gaming has been cemented today. Everything that I said from diet from DirectX 12 to HDR gaming. I put HDR gaming on these social gaming streets. Well, nobody talking about no damn HDR gaming. And guess what? I was a nobody then. So why the hell wasn't they putting it out there? Because they don't do the research. They could care less. They're following the trend. See, they gotta follow the trend. We don't. We don't fit in, baby. We like that.
Yeah.
We like that. We got integrity over here.
Yeah.
Now, the money's here. Big bank takes little bank.
Anything goes.
Try to tell y'all that. That's the simplest form that I could possibly come up with. Because really, you got to know what big bank takes little bank is all about. It's a gambling thing. It's a street rolling thing. It's a curb thing, man. If you got the bigger pocket, you can roll the dice longer. It's called the big bank takes little bank. Don't ever get yourself in a situation where you the little bank and they betting for you to win. You're going to fail every single time. Because there's something called side bettors that'll get in your way.
Yeah.
Those side bettors are the ones that are disruptive. They ain't got to touch the dice.
Yeah.
But boy, they know how to play the game. And they'll pick a couple $100 for you on the side. So no matter if it looks like you're losing, baby, you are winning. And that's exactly what Microsoft did. You thought the game was about how many consoles you sold. Boy, you way off.
So when
you was way off.
So when
it was never about that. And Sony tried to tell y'all when they started to see that the veil was coming apart. Sony even tried to tell you little lames. It's about the engagement. They tried to tell y'all that 2 years ago because they saw what was coming. It was a tidal wave coming because the earthquake already began. The earthquake started when Xbox One X began 2 years ago. November 2007 was the day of reckoning. That's the console that set the tone for this destruction because what Microsoft said was, here, give me that damn weak-ass Jaguar motherhead. Y'all thought y'all can't get 4K out of this because y'all whack. Move the hell out of here. Sony, give me that shit. Y'all know what to do with that.
I know what to do
made
with
that PS Pro. Y'all made that dog shit. That's the best y'all could come up with.
all you guys did put a bigger, louder fan in it.
Bro, they pushed Sony out of the way. And man, they brought 4K at that damn Jaguar motherboard. They brought 4K at that Jaguar motherboard. So you telling me that Microsoft could have gave us 4K a long time ago, baby?
Right.
Oh, they could have gave us 4K a long time ago. But you know, it's like the general tech said. Phil's that silent assassin. He comes in all cool. Y'all know what, man? Y'all be throwing darts at him.
Like, what's up, guys?
He takes it. He comes in, gives y'all respect. He even goes on Nintendo channels. Hey, everybody. He'll come on an Xbox channel and bring up PlayStation. Oh, PlayStation, blah, blah, blah. He's walking through the valleys of dandelions and rainbows and white doves are flying around him. And he's all looking cute. And then everybody's like, man, Phil is such a nice guy. But y'all wasn't listening to New Legal. Oh, no, because the New Legal's at the bottom.
Hey, Lego, Phil Spencer behind closed doors is like, yeah, goddamn, that's right now. Mm-hmm.
Damn right. They wasn't listening to the New Legal because he was at the bottom. The New Legal name called Phil Spencer Phil Killer. I knew what Phil Spencer was about.
He needs to change his
and
game.
When you rattle that bank, I know what a sleeping giant could do. When we started telling y'all, look at Microsoft stock, man. Damn. They're the only company since 2000 that ain't stopped climbing.
He needs to walk on stage with like a couple of lions, man, and be like, yeah. And
for real, like that line just kept going.
Hey, but
I remember when Sony fell to 19 and stopped. 19. And people were still like, you're lying. I was like, dude, When you look at the stock just means the company, the money that the company makes. Stock means company. So yeah. If you ever was lost with that, then that's your fault. But listen, man, that's why y'all was so dumb when y'all used to tell us, what do these stocks got to do with anything? You dumbass. That's the company. It's telling you what the company is doing. It's the health of the company. It tells you if the company's healthy or not. Dummy. That's why anybody with any sense is going to look into a company that they're going to put their money into. Don't y'all do that over there, donkeys? Hell no, y'all don't. And that's why
Hey,
today y'all are the laughing stock of the industry. And what did I say? We are going to witness the greatest comeback in gaming history. Did I not say that? I said, boy, this is going to be bigger than anything that's ever happened in gaming history. And
hey, new
look what
legal.
happened. What's up, gentlemen?
The one thing that they forgot, that the evil empire has risen. And it finally, like a phoenix, it rises from its ashes.
Hold on, you talking about the Yankees again?
No. And it rises from the dark side. The evil empire that Xbox used to be is back. They should run. They should run for the hills. They should run real far. Because I don't think Xbox is playing around no more. What I say, new legal, what I always talk to you about on the phone, the old guard versus the new guard. Remember our conversation?
Facts.
This is a pure example of the new guard changing the industry, changing
Facts.
things how it is. And they don't like it. They don't like it. And we don't care. We don't care. It's time to do things in a new way. It's time to move this industry forward. It's time to evolve as gamers. It's time for this business to evolve. The old guard can die. It is time for Microsoft to take its rightful place, Xbox with its throne, with its crown, and lead us gamers into the future
We in the
where we
future,
should have
baby.
been.
This is what the PlayStation fans are going to hear when the Series X lands in people's hands. Terminator Judgment Day. Dun, 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 dun.
I think you just summoned somebody. Damn, when you said that song, I think somebody just crashed the party.
Woo!
What the hell? Who is this we got?
Let's put it back.
Plane?
Let's put it back.
The mighty Hebot. Oh, snap.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah. We can hear you. Welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
We got to keep backup music.
What's going on,
Welcome.
brothers? What's up, Techno? What's going on, brother? What's going on?
What's up,
Legal?
Hebot?
What's going on? My brother. Oh, my God.
Hebot is in the house.
There you go.
I'm trying. You know how it is. I'm a little bit.
That
Come on
towel,
with it,
man. You
man.
got that towel in the way again.
Come on with your intro. Do it. Let's go.
Oh, you want?
Hey,
Yeah, señora,
I bet you anything. Hold on. I bet you anything. Hebot right now is on his
Give
phone.
me about a taco.
Earpiece. Hold on an earpiece, probably driving around, and he has like
Wait.
maybe he has
Real quick.
two towels
Real quick,
floating on his
Techno.
shoulder.
Real quick, Techno. Check me out. Drive.
Oh, man,
Show the tail, baby. Show the tail.
I am the console weather man.
Woo!
I'm out
He's
here
in the
trying
field.
to check out the storms, and guess what? There's a tornado that came that no one saw coming, and we couldn't do nothing about it. There's a lot of chaos and disaster everywhere. Hey, yes, señores y señores, welcome. I'm fucking back. No, I mean, I'm back. This is the gentleman show.
Oh, man.
That's beautiful, man.
Love
That's
it.
beautiful,
Love
man.
it.
You got that towel, baby. They could never fade that
Oh,
towel,
man.
boy. They tried
Almost
so hard.
tears.
He made it legendary. Look, he got it on his He-Man avatar right there, the towel across the shoulder. Let me tell y'all something about that. That's keeping it real with yourself. That's how you comfortable with yourself. That's how you do it.
Anybody
Yes,
messing
sir.
around when you get the
Elaborate, my
towel,
brother.
man.
You got anything you want to say on here? It's good to have you because I said I wanted you on a show that I was going to do in the future. Anybody tell them how long I've been waiting to do this.
Well, we made the plan to have the show of all shows when the time was right. We started talking about this maybe 3 years ago, just about.
Mhm.
Yep.
And you know, we knew it was going to be a long time before, but since day one, with the messaging that I tried to provide and that Eagle provided as well, we got laughed at, we got kicked, thrown stones at, we got treated like the Romans treated Jesus walking with the cross, right,
Game of
so to
Thrones,
speak,
huh?
right?
Shame.
But at the end of the day, we're over here having the last laugh, right? Because
Never
there's
the
no
last
more
laugh, baby.
there's no more narrative that can be possibly used to argue what's going on. We said many moons ago that Microsoft is the type of company that they do what they do and they've had the success that they've had because they do it uh, in a way to be sinister, and they do it in a way where they like to cut you little by little, like they're torturing you, but they won't let you know it. You By the time you realize you're about to die and you're already bleeding out, it's too late because they have the power to do that. They have
They're
the
like, what is that? What the?
exactly.
I just got cut again.
And I'm glad to be here. This is my home, as always has been. Even though I know me and Dorian don't always get the time to do it because we got very different schedules, and I'm very, very busy all the time. I don't like making excuses, but I've always told Dorian that if he ever needs me, doesn't matter when it is, you just let me know. If I can make it, I'll come, and if I can't, I'll try my best no matter what, and I'll let him know if I can't. But that's because we had the mutual respect. General Johnston has been rocking out since day one
Yes, sir.
since day one with Dorian.
I'm proud of that dude, man.
Back in the mansion, talking day in, day out. He was one of those that never turned his back. He did his thing. He was in hiatus for a little while. He came back, and every time he came back, he never skipped a beat. He showed his loyalty and his respect to D, to the mansion, to the fellas that we rock out with, myself, even though me in general never really done anything, but he's my brother. He's a fellow compatriot. He's a boy of mine. Techno Blast, I know he has a lot of history with Dorian as well. I had the pleasure to meet him through social media because of Dorian. I know a lot about him because Dorian has told me good things about him for a long time. And it's a pleasure to finally be in a podcast with Brother Techno as well to rock out for a little bit.
Word.
Because he's good people, and Techno's like me. Techno plays games, but he's Xbox strong. You understand what I'm saying?
Xbox strong,
Because
baby.
you don't play that exactly. You don't play that BS. But today is that day that
You
me and
gonna get
Dorian
your
sitting
ass
along.
kicked today. You
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
get your
Today
ass
was
kicked
one of
today.
those. Today was just a historical moment, an event in gaming and in general, where where you can't, where no one, right? Where it'll go down in history on one of the greatest unexpected moments in history that everybody thought would not happen. While Sony's over here saying, "Oh, we're going to spend $800 million on exclusivities or time exclusivity," Microsoft said, listen, we're going to come in here and we're going to buy out everything we possibly can. And you keep
Yep.
that exclusivity. They pay for exclusivities for 2 games of this company. At the end of the day, Microsoft now owns this company, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
we were talking about
So,
that earlier. Yeah.
and yet we're still going to get these games day one, day in, day on Game Pass once the exclusivity deal comes out. Because Microsoft, they're genuine and they have class. They're going to let that deal pan out, right? Just like they've
Oh
been
yeah.
doing
Right.
with
Oh yeah.
But once that
Look
deal
at
goes
Cobra
through,
Kyle, y'all. Look at Cobra
yeah,
Kyle going off. Got me over here cracking up. And you want to know something that's funny, y'all? Is how look. Now I want to bring this to attention because he said something that's so true to the mighty Xbox community. Go. Where's IGN reporting the great thing that Microsoft just did today?
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Where are they?
They-
Where are they? This is
Yeah.
another thing that we've been telling you about. They
yeah,
are not us. That's why you don't see us jock them. Where's Windows
yeah.
Central
Oh,
at?
I've stopped reading
We're
those
calling them
sites
out.
years
Where
ago.
they at?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
can
they're
you
sleeping.
not? How
They're
can you
sleeping.
not push this? This is something that was legendary today. Every gaming outlet today should have been talking about this day right here.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
you know
sir.
what? Don't ever send me no articles from them. I'm not
Yeah.
listening to it. I'm
No.
not hearing it. They have shown themselves. You laughed at us too long. You laughed at us too long. It was the other
Oh
day.
yeah.
Fat punk wanted to go to war with us. I'm like, oh, we ain't even worried about this midget dude. We got an
well, you
Xbox
mean
Series
Howdy
S coming.
Doody? You mean
Howdy
Howdy
Doody.
Yeah,
Doody?
Shaggy,
Yeah.
Shaggy,
you talking
Shaggy
about
from
Shaggy.
Scooby Doo.
Shaggy
Shaggy
do,
wanted to
man.
go to war with us, man. Like,
Shaggy
man,
Doo.
sit your weak ass down somewhere. We over here focusing on next generational gaming.
So
Get
did you
out
What
of
he
see?
said?
here.
Hey, Dory, what he said? He said, I don't care what no one says, but Final Fantasy being exclusive
It's a
is a big
Right.
businessman,
deal.
Just
It's a
a
big
big
deal.
dummy.
So
Right.
what you call Bethesda getting bought out by Microsoft?
not
Right.
just
That's
Bethesda, the parent company.
that's
I mean, it's Hiva, we were just talking about this earlier, and we were saying, Microsoft came into the office as
Is
ZeniMax,
that me or is the general picture gone?
and his picture's gone.
No, I'm right here. I'm
Oh,
right here.
And
yeah.
they went into the office and they laid out the portfolio and asked Microsoft, "Hey, which studio do you want?" And Microsoft kind of looked over it, kind of thinking about it, scratching their chins, scratching their
Yeah,
nuts,
yeah.
you know. And then
right.
Zenny's like, "Hey, come on, what do you want?" He's like, "You know what? I'll take all of them plus you. Let's go home."
Woo! But take a look, if I may, Mr. Legal and my family here, if I may. I'm going to add something to what you said. Look, every marriage, right, starts from a relationship of long term and long distance, right? Long term relationships that are good, right? They
Yeah.
have to be cemented and they have to be certified, right? At the end of the day, right? How does that happen? With a marriage, right? Because if there's real
Right.
love, the marriage is what solidifies it being worth your time, right? That all that time you spent together and all that time that you built together, right? It was
Right.
because it was a mutual respect and relationship that that you bonded and you brought up and you both shared it day in day out. Bethesda and Microsoft has had a long-term relationship since the OG Xbox, right?
Right.
They brought everything that was on PC that was never available on console for the first time on console on Xbox OG, while everybody else was giving them the cold shoulder, rubbing them off. Hey, these are the new kids in town. We're not really, and when I'm talking about people like Konami, people like Capcom at the time, right? Even Square. And what happened? They kept building and building, building all through the years. Then 360, they always blessed them with a bunch of things like the Doom remaster that looked absolutely stunning, right? We were getting 1080p or 1080i, 60 frames in OG. That's how far in advance Microsoft was at that time, right? And people said, "Oh, you're crazy, you're bugging." Some people didn't even know. Just goes to show you how much
Right.
of real
Right.
gamers they were, right? So finally, this marriage has been solidified, right? It makes
Yeah.
sense. It makes sense. right? Just like when everybody was like, "Oh, it makes perfect sense," because Insomniac has had all those years with with Sony, all the history, and they finally purchased them, right?
Now
But the
watch
biggest,
this. Stop right there. Stop right there. Watch this. Watch this. Now watch what. Now I hope y'all really grasped on what Hebot said, because if you didn't, I'm finna get you. When you marry somebody, right? As you marry them, the one that you marry, you adorn the relationship by the traditional jewel. The traditional jewel is a diamond. Okay, so it's not strange to us that we have diamond achievements now. It
Mhm.
kind of correlates. I just want to throw that in there. That ain't the reason why, but I just want to throw it in there. Here's the real reason.
Somebody's
You
still
want
high
to
from this afternoon.
gradually diamonds are upgradable. So diamonds are something you invest in. So the traditional way of marriage is, as you prolong your marriage, you show the commitment and the love by the bigger the stone, right? As you grow. Insomniac and Sony then had a love relationship. But that relationship was kind of like shacking. You know what? I love you, but I just don't want to marry you. To the point
Mhm.
where Sony realized, damn, there ain't no more hoes in the street.
Uh,
Microsoft had made some moves. Oh well,
Yeah,
hell,
yeah, yeah. It wasn't a
you've been
it
hanging
wasn't a
around me long enough. I might as well go on and marry you.
yeah,
Here,
yeah. It wasn't
let
a
me go
marriage
down to the
without a
pawn
love.
shop.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Watch this, y'all. Let me go down to the pawn shop and get you this ring that somebody else had, but they pawned it, and it's only what, 22 million? That's only pawned it for?
235 million.
It
peanut,
Prostitution
was 200.
prices.
It was two. Yeah,
peanut,
it was
They
200
standard.
and it was
peanut,
200 and what now?
235 million. Those are
Yes,
prostitution prices.
235 million.
Those are
no
prostitution
one,
prices by today's standards.
Now,
no
Of
now hold
one
on.
gives
Y'all
Go
want to
ahead,
see
go
where
someone.
ahead.
I'm going?
Right,
Look
right,
at
right.
General. He ready. Look, I'm gonna let you get it, General. Hold on. Watch this. You daggone right. Watch this, y'all, because I'm trying not to laugh. Microsoft came out today and married Bethesda and said, I love you. I'm putting 7.5 billion on that carrot.
Yeah, he got them that big rock.
Oh!
They got them
And
that big
now
rock.
you see the
But
difference
you
in
know
the
why, right,
marriage.
Dorian?
Yeah, because you know
You,
why? Not only did Sony, I mean Microsoft did what King Solomon did in his day. When he married the princess, he didn't just take the virgin princess home. He took the daddy, the mama, and everybody else with her.
yeah,
The whole
yeah.
family came with her.
But
Woo! And then on top of his castle, he was like,
you know
listen,
why he
I
did.
got
You
a
know why.
thousand of y'all. Sometimes I
But
get
but
tired of looking at y'all every now and then. So guess what? Just to make y'all happy, I'll build a house on the side of my house. On the side of my kingdom, you got a house. So now you and your family can live over there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what Sony did today. They
But
didn't
this
just
this but
buy AT&T the cell
that's
phone. They didn't buy that. They didn't just buy that.
yeah,
They went
yeah,
and bought
yeah.
the Dallas Cowboy AT&T Stadium. They bought the San Antonio Spurs
So
AT&T Stadium. And guess what else they bought?
so so.
Every freaking cell tower in the world, and
But
they just
here's
went
the
down
thing,
and screwed
Dorian.
them
That's what
over.
I was trying to get to. That was the point I'm trying to get to.
Yep.
That we were saying the difference between Microsoft buying Bethesda, right,
Mhm.
and making that marriage cemented is they had mutual respect for each other. They helped each
Right.
other in that journey. You
That's right.
understand?
That's
Now,
right.
the difference between Sony, like you were trying so eloquently to put it, and Insomniac is they treat them like a basically a $2 hoe. You get what I'm saying? Because
Woo!
Look at General.
all
He
the
look.
relationship they
Wait,
had
what?
with
$2
Insomniac,
hose?
all the relationship they had with Insomniac was, we want your games, and only we'll put them out only if we own them. Never gave them any
Right. Yeah.
respect.
No, that's true.
Then,
No, that's
and
that.
then
Look. Now that
Insomniac
is
came to
100%
Microsoft.
true.
Then
Yep.
Insomniac came to Microsoft.
Because hold on, Hebot. Because when
Go ahead.
my man's favorite game on this panel, Sunset Overdrive, that's the general's
Right.
favorite game, right?
God,
When that
yes,
happened,
yes.
Microsoft said we don't want to take the money from you.
Yes, sir.
We don't even want the damn game. guess what? You come over here, make your dreams come true. Because we have it in history. We got it noted in history what Insomniac themselves said. As long as we was working for Sony, we could have never made the game like this.
Yes, sir. Yes,
They
sir.
said it. And they said, we've been wanting to make a game. Now watch, now listen to look how profound what he about.
Sega Man 101, what up?
That's right, Second Man 101. What's up, baby? Look, this is pitiful. They said, we've been wanting to make a game like Sunset Overdrive ever since the 80s, bro.
For the
The
longest.
vision of Sunset Overdrive was an original game vision that they had all the way back then. And the power of the cloud gave them the ability to do it once and for all. And when Sunset Overdrive was done, watch this now. Microsoft said, you can keep the money. Do whatever you want to do. Now watch this. When Sony thought they could one up Microsoft, Microsoft said, oh, just keep reading on that agreement paper. Oh, we published it. That means it can't go to you.
Okay. Microsoft treated them and opened them with open arms and treated them like kings, right? Then they decide, well, we want to stay independent. We don't even want to be owned. But then when Sony gave them the sloppy seconds and they had a little success with an IP that don't even belong to them with Spider-Man, they got cocky and they showed how desperate they really were. Oh, okay, you can buy us now for $235 million.
Well, what happened?
Keep in mind, keep in mind, Dorian. Keep in mind. I told you I got two big bombs that I'm gonna lay out here.
Well, don't lay it out yet. Hold on.
I'm just letting you know.
Let the general say what he was gonna say. I didn't want to cut him off.
Absolutely.
Keep
in mind.
finish and then you talk. Then you go ahead and
no problem. Just keep in mind, though. Oh, go ahead, Jimmy.
No, I was just gonna say, man, that it's no more being nice, man.
Oh yeah.
It's no more being nice. None of this holding hands. Let's all, you know what I'm saying, run up to this mountain like in a Puff Daddy video. I'll be missing you. No more of that, man. We want it all.
Yeah.
That's the crib, man. Stop it. We want it all.
Right. Stop it.
Yeah.
Collect gold, whatever. We want podcast. We want the whole
Beverly Hills.
We want the whole block and Park Place.
And that exactly. And that's the game changer that's today. Because I'm gonna go in my little rant because I feel like people don't want to speak up on what's real and what's BS.
Right.
So what I want to know is whenever something's wrong with Microsoft, y'all got the chariots out, y'all got the you know what I mean? Y'all got the chariots out. Y'all ready to put somebody on the cross. Y'all got y'all tiki torches. Y'all take Phil to the woodshed.
Tiki torches.
Right? But I found out today, Xbox family, ladies and gents, I found out today that PS5 Spider-Man remaster won't have a physical copy to sell. On top of that, all your saves, if you platinum it, without all the achievements, it doesn't cross over.
No, it doesn't.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah.
What kind of
I read that.
Get the fucking Band-Aid.
I played him a game on my hard-earned time and got everything. Chasing these birds, these darn knapsacks, these damn scientist clouds, and all this bull. Right? You mean to tell me that my saves don't carry over because you want to play the game again?
There's bleeding. Get the
let me add to that. So yes, like I read that too about the game saves not transferred to PS5, which is a huge letdown because you would think in today's networking and everything, and it's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. Yeah. I mean, this is you're not supposed to have this today. And I remember
that's Sony's best.
Wait,
that's their best.
I remember I don't know if you guys realized when the Xbox One was finally able to play some of these old 360 games. Microsoft said, if you saved your game in the cloud back when you had your 360, because they already had game saves in the cloud,
cloud saving
right?
was already a thing.
The Xbox One will pick it up right away.
That's right.
This is back.
And you know what, Techno Blast, you're 100% right, because it didn't happen to me until I started to go back into my back and pat log, and I realized when I went into the cloud, you know, through the emulator, when it went to save, dude, it was endless. There was no more filling up the. You can do whatever you want to do now.
Yeah,
it's endless. The cloud is endless now, so it doesn't matter when they talk about you're gonna have 1,000 back compatible games. That's their feature through the cloud. You'll never fill that up.
No.
You'll never fill that up. So we can play our back catalogs till we die, bro.
So Microsoft already had this whole cloud save and transferable from the 360 to the Xbox One, and now from the One to the Series, 3 generations worth.
Yeah.
Whereas Sony can't handle going to PS4 to PS5.
Yeah.
I mean, you could change your gamer tag. Techno? You can't change your gamer tag.
Oh, get him, Hebot. Get him.
Wait, what?
They can't even do a damn gamer
tag without risk of losing what you own.
Woo!
I must have missed that one.
Yo, you remember
that? You know about that? You
can change your gamer
it doesn't
tag
happen.
at your own risk.
It doesn't happen all the time, but it could happen to several people, and it has happened.
Yeah.
If you change your gamer tag,
I remember
it
that.
won't read the shit, and you'll lose everything.
Yeah, you can't even change it. Yeah.
Like, what the?
Yeah, for real.
Listen,
so fellas, let me ask you this.
Go.
Let me ask you this.
Oh.
So I got another pun. Yo, if you made these next gen games available on the PS5, and you come out at the end of your conference and say that you believe in generations, and that all these games are going to be playable on the PS4 Pro and PS4, how is it I can't use my DualShock on the PS5?
Oh.
It doesn't make sense.
Unless it's a selected PS4 game.
How is it I can't use the DualShock on the PS5?
You have to keep a list of which games are compatible.
Wait a second. I'm gonna add to my brother over here. I'm adding more fuel to the fire just to make it even worse.
Keep going. That's some funny
General. Microsoft came out with an article 2 days ago speaking about that DLS technology for the latency. It will be implemented on every Xbox One controller starting next year through a firmware.
Yep. Wow.
The same tech with your old Xbox One controllers.
Yeah.
That tech that was built in the new Xbox Series X and S, it will be implemented through firmware. And these motherfuckers don't even want to let you use the controller, like you said, on their old games.
Yeah.
On PS5.
So he bought.
Uh-oh.
Explain this.
You're cutting out, General.
You're cutting out, General, but keep preaching. Keep preaching. Don't worry.
Where'd
you want me
okay, there he is.
to go buy a new controller that's $70.
Yes, sir.
That
$69.99.
That blink. It blink. Beat. Lights up like a Christmas tree. I could blow into it, make balloons blow up, astrobots, and all this other crazy stuff. But I can't use my DualShock joystick. Now, you got me playing PS5 games on a PS5, but some same games you make on they can play on a PS4 Pro or PS4. And you say, this is the thing that kills me, Ebot. Because Matty B said, we're going to support all our family devices for 2 more years, and then we're going to have next-gen only titles.
Right.
They come out and say, oh, we love the PlayStation audience. We love the PlayStation family. We're going to support y'all 3 to 4 more years.
Mm-hmm.
And these cocksuckers,
That's because that
had the nerve to say, well, yeah, I know Sony lied to me, but they got them bangers though. If you don't sound like a
Bangers.
fiend in Central
Right.
Park looking for a hit on a Sunday afternoon during the Easter egg hunt, what?
They remind me of them. They remind me of them crackheads out there in the wintertime, the negative 30 below, freezing to death just to get a smoke.
Yeah.
Be freezing,
It's
boy.
crazy,
Talk about
man.
you
They
got
It's
light,
can't
crazy.
even
you got a
feel.
light.
They can't even feel the high because they're so fucking cold.
Yeah, because they so
And
damn
then-
cold.
about to go on hypothermia,
And
but
then-
they're still trying to get high.
Facts.
And I mean,
Facts.
and so the reason why I'm making all these points is that nobody wants to hold that company accountable.
Yeah.
No one wants to say
Yes.
you need to
Go.
do better. No
Yes.
one wants to say
Yeah.
we won't
Speak on
accept
it.
this. A bunch of
Oh, let me
maniacs.
say something, General.
Bunch
Let me
of
say
gut
something, General.
sticks.
Right there. Hold, stop the press. Did I see some dumbass today try to give credit to dumbasses today?
Oh
for the
God,
reason why Microsoft
dude.
had the cheese today.
Oh,
They-
here we go.
They do
ride
this
over
for
that.
reaction.
I'm not gonna elaborate. I'll let
Yeah.
the streets handle them. We ain't gotta worry about that. The
We don't
streets will
make
tear their ass up.
stars out of dummies.
There you go.
Listen,
Now,
D-Rock.
Now,
D-Rock,
if
I have read-
what General said was true,
Yeah.
what General said was true,
Oh, he's
now
true.
you understand why you don't have none of the latest news that Microsoft has done today. Because if IGN and all of them did that, the worst thing that they don't want to happen will happen, and that is the blinded followers' eyes shall be woken. And then
you know what
they'll
that means, Illegal? You know what that means?
Yep.
It means we go back to the era of the 360 when nobody wanted to play your PS3. Nobody cared about your cell technology.
There you go.
No one. The multiplats ran like garbage on the PS3. The 360
Now
was
watch this.
dominated.
He's right.
Online,
Now watch
online
this.
for consoles is born on the Xbox, and they don't want to give the Xbox no respect. Well, you're gonna respect us now.
They have no choice but to respect. It's
That's
over.
what I said. That's everywhere they look now. It's Xbox. They can't get away from it because everywhere they turn now, it's Xbox. Now watch this.
That's right.
Watch me
Illegal,
do another one. Watch me do another one, y'all. Watch me do another one, y'all.
Did you
Y'all
guys hear
are
the breaking
so
news?
excited. Y'all are so excited. We're running to get these pre-orders. We're headed in the next gen. Phil Spencer's buying up Bethesda. We got 3 studios now that's official.
Yes.
And that's not even the last
history.
buy.
The most in gaming history that any company owns.
Right, period. We done made history. And we're not even over yet. It's not over yet. That's the worst part.
Brother, I got breaking news. I got breaking news.
I'm going to end it on this. I told y'all that somebody had to do it. And I hope Microsoft was doing this. And this goes to me, Hebot, Technoblast, and the General. And
yes, sir.
Every other root gamer who experienced gaming through the 80s, the 90s, and the 2K. But there was an era in gaming. If you wasn't a part of this, you don't know what I'm talking about. And it was during an era where you didn't get shown anything. You might have caught a commercial about it.
Everything was a surprise.
You went out, you bought the game because you saw a preview of the game.
Yes, sir. It was the shock value. Absolutely.
That's right. Absolutely. If Xbox goes to that, I shall be fulfilled. Because then you'll understand what real gaming value feels like. You'll be able to understand that feeling, and you'll respect these games a lot more than what you do.
Yeah, you appreciate it. Absolutely.
A bunch of crybabies.
100%.
You're self-entitled. You think these devs should be begging on the floor for you. You're telling devs what they should do when they making video games. You don't even know how to make a damn video game. We come from the era where you shut up or go buy it. Shut up or go buy it.
So
And if you didn't like it, well then damn it, you bought the game. Shut up.
So
That's the era
the count.
we came from.
So the
You
count. The
guys don't
count.
know how to appreciate gaming because you like to look at gaming. Y'all are like people who don't like to go get pussy. You rather just watch porn and watch somebody else get pussy. That's what you're like. At some point, dumbass, you need to get out there and get some pussy on your own. So you know what pussy feel like. You know, you always want to watch somebody else play a game for you. I just need an hour. I need 30 minutes of footage. I need to see what the game looks like. No, you don't, because you don't apply that to movies. Oh, if I was to go and show you the last 30 minutes of a movie, you try to beat my ass. Oh, you ruined it for me. You know, nobody wants to show a movie for 30 minutes. So you don't put that in perspective. Let the shock value hit you. Get out here and put your money where your mouth is. Gamble a little bit. And understand this. Every freaking game you buy, you're not gonna like. Even if you saw it.
Exactly. Facts.
Right.
Facts.
Even if you saw it for 10 minutes.
Facts.
You just
Facts.
saw 10 minutes
Even
of
if it
game.
looked good
How
to
do
you
know
and
the
you
whole
play,
game is like that?
you're not always gonna like every game. Facts. Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you ever see a game or not. Because it doesn't matter. Go out here and become a gamer. Know what it's like. And I hope that Microsoft does that. Because then Microsoft brings the culture, the true culture of gaming. It ain't these YouTubers. It ain't these cockroaches. That ain't this what you see going on right now is propaganda shit.
Oh yeah.
Xbox community, stand the hell up. Wipe that dust off of you, man.
Grow a
And
motherfucking
get
pain.
back to gaming. You
That's
are
right.
a mighty gaming community. We're not a gaming community of talkers, man. Stop listening so much. Now look, we're not here on DI-RRec Gaming to tell you who not to listen to. That's not what we're trying to say. You can listen to whoever you want. And at times, it's cool to listen to somebody. It's cool. We're not dissing that. But what we're saying is, don't become a 100% listener. Because mind you, broadcasting and streaming is new to gaming. That hasn't always been in gaming. So don't let these cats who just now get started in streaming or got YouTube channels fool you.
Right.
Always remember where true gaming comes from. And when you remember where true gaming comes from, you can go wherever the hell you want to go.
Yes, sir.
And you'll be respected because you know what true gaming is all about. And let me tell you real quick before I end and let my panel get the mic. True gaming is not how many consoles you have. That has never been the case. True gaming has never been about how many games you have. That has never been the case. True gaming is knowing what you got and telling what you've done with what you got. So, if you only had one controller, one console, and one game, that one game you played 1,000 times, you better walk your little one game ass out here in these streets and tell everybody how the hell you beat that game. And when everybody knows, damn boy, he plays the hell out of that damn game, nobody's gonna say you don't game. They're gonna say, damn, how many games you got, man? I've only had one game. This is how the gaming community I grew up did. Here, man, I beat this game. Here, take that, bro. You only had one game. Man, why didn't you tell me, bro? I have 20 games. Here, take this one. You can have it. Go have some fun. Because I've never seen nobody appreciate a video game like that. Nobody's ever appreciated a video game like that. That's the gaming community I come from. Not this chicken wing, two-piece dinner chicken shit that we see today. All these centaurs and these commercialized propaganda talkers. Now, I didn't come from that. You either put up or you shut up and appreciate what's happening. Mark my words, you'll never see it like this again, y'all. This is it, man. I told him about a long time ago, and he knows this. let's just live, man, and get to see this beautiful day. Because you and I both know, we've seen it before. We saw it with Sega. Sega changed the way we played games.
Yes, sir.
It was the rebel. It was
They
the
were
one
the
that was
innovators.
always pushing gaming forward. That's all they wanted to do, y'all. That's all Sega wanted to do. Everybody else was about corporate, was about industry. That's all. They didn't give a damn about you. Right. Giving you less value, giving you less value, giving you less value. And you know why they was giving you less value? Because they were playing the popularity contest. And this is why New Legal never owned the popular console. Because the popular console was never the better console.
Yeah.
Never was.
Yeah, that's right.
It never was.
That's a fact. Yes.
Man, that's like telling me that In-N-Out Burger is the best, and I think shit, man. I don't like
yeah,
And you got the home style burger joint down the street. Cook a damn burger, make it slap your mouth.
Hey Dorian, the tornado is all over the place. The storm is all over the place. I don't know if you guys heard the break. I don't know if you guys heard the breaking news.
Are you making up stories like the other guy about hurricanes and stuff?
Nah. No, this is real. This is real. Now we all know New Zealand is in a different time zone. So New Zealand is.
We got a New Zealander in the showcase.
Right.
Red Panda,
exactly.
Red Dead Panda New Zealand.
So check this out. It's been reported that in New Zealand, the Xbox Series X sold out in 10 minutes.
Whoa! What?
Nah, I thought it was 23 minutes.
No, 10 minutes.
23 minutes for the 23 studios.
10 minutes.
Get there early, bro. If you're trying to play that, you trying to play the whole go to the store thing, get there early, yo. Because this news, it came out today.
Has anybody physically
go up crazy?
That's what today created.
So has anybody gone to the store and see if there's any lines?
I tried to get mine early. I was
tomorrow.
And trying to get my homeboy to give it to me, and the manager blocked me out. I'm like, you hating? Oh yeah, I was like, yo, listen, I'll drop some money right now, but you know how it is, man. So he told me how many they was gonna get, and I was like, bro, really? He was like, man, this thing is about to sell. Bro, listen. If you don't get one of these pre-orders, you just ain't gonna get it. That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
If you don't get this pre-order, you waiting till the 10th of November.
Well, I mean, Microsoft doesn't have shortage problems.
No, you'll get it.
Yeah,
it's just a little after launch. I'm cool with that. I mean, look, long as I get it before Christmas,
you pre-order it.
So whoever's going to
you
GameStop,
pre-order yours, you know you got it, right?
Yeah.
November 10th, it opens up worldwide. Period.
Yeah.
There's still gonna be some out there. There ain't gonna be the pre-order is not it. Listen, what I was told was they're looking at this to see where the volumes of, so they know like right now he about to drop the bomb. So they know New Zealand is good. They sitting at, they probably like, yo, we know they want it. So we probably got this amount more, open it up. We know exactly now to send them out to the stores. So if you're in a community that didn't go wild over these consoles, then they're like, okay, pull them back and we'll send them to the high demand areas. That's what this is. It's like a test.
It was Brother FaZe who put it up on Instagram. He put it up. Yeah.
In 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
The horn at for the Xbox community?
All right, so just to give you kind of a numbers thing for how big of a deal this is for this acquisition for ZeniMax.
Yes.
Everybody keeps saying Bethesda. It's just not only Bethesda. Right. It was a total. I think I'm counting.
No, it's everybody affiliated with them, bro.
9 studios.
Yes, sir.
9. That's tons. All at one swoop.
I'm gonna keep adding fire after Techno finish talking.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what Microsoft did with those 9 studios? Microsoft filled in two new spots that people ain't even probably noticed or talked about, right? You guys know what it is?
No.
Take a guess, and then I'll say. Okay.
I don't.
Microsoft officially owns today a Japanese developer.
What?
Tango Games.
Tango? Yeah, Tango.
Yes, sir. by none other the world-renowned legend himself, Shinji Mikami, the creator of Resident Evil. He's the gentleman that did Evil Within. So now
Wow.
I love the Evil
It all
Within.
makes sense now. It making sense now.
Yeah, people ain't even realize, they got a Japanese company. So don't be surprised if you hear some
right in the masses. Yeah, right. We said that today. As a matter of fact, we did say that today. Me and what's his name? Israel Rulez. We talked about that.
Israel Rulez, yes,
yep,
sir.
we talked about that today. Evil
now,
Within is in there. Yep.
There's one more thing though. There's one more big thing. Microsoft about to prostitute this one thing. I don't know if you guys know what it is. Think about it.
They're buying Sony.
No, they're gonna be prostituted to Sony. I tell you that.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
You want me to tell you?
Yep.
id Tech graphic engine.
Oh, it's theirs now too.
What did you say?
The one that runs Doom. That is their.
Oh, yeah, they got that. Yes, exactly.
id Tech engine. The id Tech graphic engine. That shit is serious. That engine.
Halo Infinite is going to look so legendary.
They could rent it out to anyone in the industry and still don't have to give up any exclusives.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying?
Nope.
They're about to pimp that shit out.
You know what, you donkeys? Y'all keep on contributing to the greatness of Xbox. And you want to know what's funny? A lot of you dummies don't even realize you're doing it. You know what? We have to think, before we end the show tonight, you know what?
It's too much to grasp. But we need to get sleep because tomorrow's the big day.
I was told to be a good Samaritan. And I was told to love your enemies. Oh, man. Let us pray.
What? Do you need some church music?
To the gaming gods. We gather around today.
Oh, God.
We want to say. We want to thank the donkeys for everything that they do, for they don't know what they do.
They don't know what they do. Exactly.
They don't know what they do. We can't forgive them because we're not mad at them. Actually, gaming God, we appreciate everything that has transpired today. Bill Spencer coming out with the big news. They have went quiet and they've been delusional. Some of them been delusional. And we feel sorry for them. Yes. And we want to extend our hand and say, we have a cure for that. We really do.
Yes.
We want to give you the Xbox Series S. We don't want to give you the X because it might blow you away. And it might be just a little bit too rough for you. But the S has training wheels on it. And we want to extend our hand to the Xbox All Access program. And we want to do everything that we can to help these donkeys. Yes. To the gaming God.
They need a cure.
We are heading into a new generation, gaming God. And we don't want to carry over such hatred and anger. We want to love our enemies. We want to show them the same kind of compassion that you've shown to us, gaming God. And all we want to say is be with them while they mourn. Be with them while they hurt. We just want to say,
show them there's still hope.
That's right. Show them that there's still hope. Show them.
There's still time.
It is not the end. It is not.
There's still time.
Show them that it is not the end.
You can still be saved.
There is light at the end of the tunnel. And we hope that they can come around one day and understand that this stuff is not about exclusives only. And if you don't buy a PlayStation, that you don't deserve to play a video game ever in your life. Gaming God, we just want to say that we know you're there. We believe in you. We see you. And we adore you. Take care of the donkeys in the future. Be with them.
Yes.
Amen.
Take the blindfolds off.
Yeah. Listen to Yo.
That sound like bad. That sound like bad porn entrance music, man.
Hey, no one's making movies.
Do you have any last words to say to our mighty, great Xbox community that came out today on Direct Gaming that we always uphold and we say the things that we know they want us to say? We represent you guys, and we're glad that you come in and represent us as well. We're going to keep running, y'all, as long as y'all permit us to. We will stay here. The day you don't want us no more, the day we stop. We want to shout out to the Xbox community that came in tonight, support us. Ebot, you got any last words?
You asking me?
Yes.
It's not over
Your
yet.
name is Hebot, ain't you?
Okay.
You the only
Okay.
Hebot on the
Oh,
panel?
It's not over yet.
I thought you said the general. I'm sorry, my
No,
bad.
no.
Well, listen. To add to that beautiful gaming god prayer, it was let out a couple of days ago as well because God, of the gaming gods, is so good that they said that the Series X they found a solution since it has less memory that all the game files will be transferred in a smaller file with this new technology they got without having to use too much space in case no one really talked about it and knew. Plus, it was also said by one of the people insiders in the industry today that Halo is looking absolutely incredible and out of this world that it's going to change the gaming
Of
space when people
course.
take a
Of
look at it.
course.
Okay. But I will say this. You guys, our best advice that we can tell you is to stock up on a lot of Vaseline because booty holes are going to be hurting. They are. I don't know how hot the tacos are, the tamales, whatever your poison is, but it's gonna hurt. So we really highly recommend that you stock up on the Vaseline before we have a shortage. We are in a pandemic. Remember this. And it's gonna be the new toilet paper towel, the new toilet paper. It's gonna be in very scarce amounts. So with that being said, I really wish you luck, and I appreciate being in this wonderful home of mine here with my brothers. And you look for it. So now you gotta, lay on it. That's basically it.
The community is killing me tonight. General, my man. Any last words, my brother?
In the words of the great American philosopher
Oh,
Bilal from House Party One,
oh,
Damn.
anything that y'all can do, I could do, but I also can do better, and that's
Wow.
pretty much what Microsoft is saying over and over again. And yeah, so let's wrap this up. Put a button in it so I can get some sleep and go fight for my pre-order tomorrow morning.
Switch! Yo, Techno Black.
What's up,
Love you,
everybody?
boy.
Nah, just where's he about? He left?
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
He crashed the party, brother.
He crashed the party and left, huh?
He crashed.
Just like that. Even say bye.
He
What
did
a
it on
jerk.
purpose.
What a jerk. He's probably driving with that towel guy in his face. He's like, oh shit. Nah, man, I'm just excited, man. Tomorrow's it. I'm gonna be ordering from Best Buy. I'm probably gonna have like 2 or 3 browsers refreshing, making sure I get in and try to lock that bad boy down. And
Hey, Champ, if you get another one, if there's another one, get one for me. Let me know. I'll throw you the money.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
throw you the money.
I got plenty on my card, man. Whatever you need.
If you get in, if you say Dorian, you just go ahead. I'll get you. Because I'm gonna be on my phone too. But if you beat me to it, I'm sending you the money.
The only thing I think they're making a limit of 1 per customer only. I think.
Serious?
I think.
Yeah, man,
because I know when I pre-ordered the PlayStation,
joint,
it was the same thing.
Stick with it, bro. Yeah.
And that was from Best Buy.
All right, I'm going online. Don't worry, I'm going online.
But just keep. Yeah, don't hurt if it's the both of us. I mean, one for me, and then
I got you.
If I try to do it, but the thing is, you can go back and do another transaction, but it's going to be harder because everybody's trying to get in.
Right.
And then so That's it, man. I mean, the day is day tomorrow. That's it, man. Once you got it, you got it, and you just have to wait until it releases.
That's right.
I'm just surprised
right.
they still haven't released anything on the cartridge. Still nothing. Not like it's a big deal or anything, but yeah.
Hey, our day finally came, the day of reckoning. The day of justice happened today. The greatest comeback in gaming history happened today. The Xbox community happened today. We formed like Voltron. That happened today. You look great
was
out
missing
here.
was that one leg. Like, oh, there it is.
Facts. You look great out here, Xbox community. That happened today. And with all that beautiful news that we, the true Xbox gamers, had to praise, not these dumbass gaming articles, but true Xbox gamers came out here today, and we appreciated our platform. Thank y'all for celebrating that great moment with us tonight on Di-RRec Gaming. You took a part of your life to come out here and be a part of our life. And as together, y'all, we celebrated. I enjoyed the laughs. I enjoyed the talks. You guys don't know how much this means to us. These two guys don't know how much it means to me. Hebot, thank you for crashing in, putting your ones and twos on it. The last laugh, ladies and gentlemen. I, the new legal. I get the last laugh. In life, chase that one up. And remember, always keep it gaming, y'all. This has been the new legal with my man, the General Techno Blast. We out of here. Xbox rocks and it don't stop.
Xbox rocking, you don't stop.
Bleed green.